Hi everyone, thanks for joining me here on KXAN Live. I'm Madison Nosek, and I want to start you guys off, as I do most mornings, with a live look at downtown Austin. It's just a really pretty picture starting off this morning. It kind of looks like a painting. It's gorgeous. But unfortunately, your 7-day forecast continues to be rain-free. And just a heads up, if you notice the sky looks a little hazy, I feel like you can kind of tell, honestly, in this picture right here on your screen. It's actually because of Saharan dust that's blowing in from the south and southeast. Another plume of the dust has been crossing the Atlantic, and that is what is leading our sky to be hazy. So I just wanted to update you guys on that. Just a little something to know starting off your day. And as per usual, starting off with the headlines this morning for your Wednesday. So let's jump into it. Our first story is going to be about the union representing nurses in Austin. They're planning to deliver a message to hospital management this morning. It comes less than a month after nurses had a strike at Ascension Medical Center in Central Austin. We haven't seen this petition yet, but the nurses union says that it's demanding urgent improvements to patient safety. The biggest argument laid out by the union in a news release yesterday was the lack of staffing in hospitals. They say the short staffing creates worse care for patients and it causes nurses to leave the bedside and quit. We did reach out to Ascension for comment about the claims the nurses union made in their news release, and unfortunately we did not hear back. Back in June, during the strike, the hospital did say, and quote, "We will continue to negotiate in good faith to come to a mutually beneficial agreement on an initial contract that respects the human dignity and rights of all." The petition is expected to be delivered at 8 a.m. this morning, so a little over 10 minutes until we will hear what they have to say. Austin City Council wants to hear from you this morning when it comes to the proposed $5.5 billion city budget. Yesterday, some city council members met to discuss some of the ideas they have so far. The conversation included things like how roads are going to be improved and how city leaders can make Austin more affordable. Austin City Council is going to have its community input meeting this morning at 10 o'clock. The Texas Department of Public Safety has a new focus on downtown Austin patrols, so expect to see more DPS troopers out in the city. The agency started focusing on reducing crime in and around the entertainment district. This move comes after the city decided to end its partnership with DPS. Governor Abbott directed the troopers to stay in town, though. DPS says troopers' focus downtown will primarily be supplementing APD and focus on creating a presence to deter crime. In lower-level incidents, they want to help free up APD to focus more on downtown's violent crime. Republican lawmakers are doubling down on efforts to investigate President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden. He's scheduled to appear in court today for a plea hearing on federal tax crimes. He's expected to plead guilty as part of a deal with the Justice Department. But the investigation isn't just about Hunter Biden. The House Oversight Committee plans to speak with one of his former business partners who's actually accused the president of corruption. Congressman Ralph Norman also even claims that he's already seen evidence that implicates President Biden. But the White House insists that there is no connection to the president. Some Democrats say that this fight is nothing more than a political retribution for the impeachments of former President Donald Trump. Continuing national news, a U.S. Marine veteran, Trevor Reed, who was released from Russia in a prisoner swap last year, has been injured while fighting in Ukraine. The State Department confirms that he is currently receiving medical care in Germany, but it did not say how he got hurt. They did stress that he was, quote, not engaged in any activities on behalf of the U.S. government. Reed had been wrongfully detained in Russia for 3 years before being released, like I said earlier, as part of a prisoner exchange that was last year. The federal government is discouraging Americans from going to Ukraine to fight, saying that they can't guarantee their safety if they do. Right now, it's unclear how many Americans have volunteered to fight in the war. There's a concern that Reed's actions could hurt efforts to bring Paul Whelan and a Wall Street Journal reporter back to the country. They've been detained. That Wall Street reporter had been detained since March. They're worried that these actions are going to deter them from being able to come back home, like I said. But the White House says that they're focused on getting them back, and they are going to continue those efforts despite the incident that happened. Well, thanks for joining me this morning. Again, I'm Madison Nosek here in the KXAN Live studio, and we will see you next time. Bye.